I'm sorry also, maybe some of you get negative impact because of the situation. But I remind the President also, we have to watch carefully after July. Our fiscal, our state budget is going to be improved by end or early next year. Oil price uncertainty, we make it also, we watch this carefully because we understand. We make also the model, if $100 average oil price, what's going to happen to Indonesia, because our state budget only $70, so the deficit like 200 something trillion rupiah. So what should we do in order to solve this, something like that. So we are quite detailed to look at this problem. But our economy, I should say, is still very strong compared to some other countries, regardless of we have some problem here and there. And I'm sorry also, maybe some of you get negative impact because of the situation. But I can tell you also our inflation is still manageable, I think 2.4. We're trying hard to bring down, but to be honest to you again, because of the oil price. We grew last quarter's 5.61%. But I remind the President also, we have to watch carefully after July. So we have to prepare also stimulus for this in order to maintain our economy. The reason to advise this because we understand the oil price impact to our economy, to the goods, I think starting this month or maybe early next month. So we'll see the price. We met yesterday with OJK, and I encourage OJK to use also AI to make more transparent within the capital market. So to avoid people play around within the capital market. President agreed promoting the GovTech support by AI.
On the fuel price, what we observe is, I think if you see, there are some offsetting here. If you see in the last 15 to 16 years here, the correlation of the commodity price with the oil price is quite significant. It's about 70%, which means that if the oil price is increasing, we will see our main commodities also increasing. We have been very careful with the subsidy fuel price because based on our data, it's quite different with the last 10 years. If you see the statistic in 2014, it is true that most of this fuel subsidy enjoyed by the top 40% of the population, the richest 40% of the population. But based on the latest survey in 2024, it is actually the other way around. The bottom 60%, especially the bottom 40%, are the ones who enjoy this fuel subsidy. So this is something that I think one of the considerations why the President decided to keep the fuel subsidy.
Indonesia is also currently developing the special economic zone for the financial sectors, or we call it like Indonesia Financial Center, to improve investor confidence and also legal certainty. So there are a few aspects on this. For example, we will introduce internationally familiar legal frameworks. We're going to implement the common law practice in the special economic zones. So more efficient dispute resolutions. And we also give a targeted fiscal incentive to attract global financial institutions, family office, and other international talents to come to invest in this special economic zones.
So this is like a war. My background is military. How do we bring equilibrium, see the equilibrium of this? So we are quite adaptive for that. We are pretty confident on that. The context we're going to fix it, I think within the 6 months time, no less than that, I think, because we are already working on this. So you can see our fiscal, our state budget, our revenue is going to be improved by end or early next year. So we are pretty confident on that.